Today on TNT Big Show, we are going to talk about the Super Bowl Sunday of video game releases this year. All today on TNT Big Show. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Michelle Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show, and if you like our content, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to keep update with all our latest videos. If you want to help with that pesky algorithm, watch the whole video. Thumbs up if you like it, leave a comment, just be nice to others, save it to a playlist, or share it to social media with your family and friends. And oh boy, Nelly, are there 3 huge releases coming out this week. October 17th, Sonic the Hedgehog Superstars, which releases on all consoles and PC. Plus, on October 20th, a big one was Spiderman 2 for the PlayStation 5. And last but not least, the big one, Mario Wonder. And no, you didn't hear me wrong. Mario Wonder is going to be the big one this week. Yep. No disrespect to Sonic or Spider-Man.
No.
So let's get into this. Right now, Sonic is sitting on a 76 on Metacritic and OpenCritic, whether you listen to them or not. That's
Don't listen to them.
Yeah, some of the criticisms are pretty dumb about the game.
Like I said, GameFly, rent it, make your decision.
Yeah, something like that, you know. I think this game will sell of over 1 million in its first week. Being on all the platforms and stuff, I think is going to give it a big advantage, especially the Nintendo Switch, where Switch fans buy Sonic games all the time. I can see in its lifespan, like 2.5 to 4 million units.
Yeah.
Sonic has a loyal, dedicated fan base.
Well, good Sonic games.
Yeah. Well, any Sonic game, really, you know.
Yeah, I know. And just, it's sad that some of the Sonic games are kind of...
Yeah, hit and miss.
Hit and miss, yeah. But this one is great, though.
Yeah, this won't sell like Sonic Mania Plus, which I think is over 6 or 7 million, but it will sell multiple million copies. It'll be a hit.
Yeah.
And Sega has a foundation they can build off of for future Sonic games.
Yes, I totally agree.
Okay, now next up is Spider-Man 2, and despite me actually thinking it looks kind of fun, a lot of people are kind of mixed on the game.
Like me.
Yeah, like people think it looks good, but that the Sony formula is getting a little stale.
It's just glorified DLC. That's what I think it is. It offers really nothing new or inventive to the gameplay table.
There are people saying that the game doesn't bring anything new to the table, and that the landscape for gaming is starting to change because of the creativity.
Like Tears of the Kingdom,
even Baldur's Gate 3, and Mario Wonder.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Yeah.
Games are changing.
They are.
They're changing.
So that's why I have Spider-Man number 2. I think it'll sell around 4 to 5 million in its opening week, which is going to be great, but watch me PlayStation ponies complain about it.
Yeah.
They'll think Nintendo's fudging the numbers or something.
Yeah.
And I think it'll end with an 88 to a 90 review score. I do think there are going to be some critics that complain that the game is too formulaic.
Well, yeah.
But I think, for some other people, the graphics and story will carry the game for them.
Yeah.
But I agree with Shawn. I think it actually looks kind of fun. I think it looks like an improvement over the first one, but even I admit, there's nothing new or inventive about the game that makes it stand out. And it does kind of puzzle me why Sony can get away with this.
Right.
But the fact is, it is going to get an 88 to a 90. I think overall it's going to sell around 17 to 20 million units, so it's not got anything to be ashamed of.
Right.
Next up, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is coming off...
It's the big one, Harry.
Yeah, it's the big one. Yeah. It's got all the hype right now. And the previews, there are people that are calling this game the best game of the year contender, and best game of all time. Holy cow.
Yes, I can believe it.
And Shawn and I have watched some video. I've never seen a game with so much creativity, passion, innovation, and stuff in one scene in the game.
Exactly.
It is like one big rocket ride, and it don't stop. The game looks challenging, very challenging in some levels.
I believe that, yeah.
This is not Mario Maker. This game is going to be Dark Souls for 2D games. And finally, a 2D game, in my opinion, that is going to beat Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which to me has been the holy grail of 2D platformers and stuff.
Yes.
The animations in this game just look incredible.
Well, it uses that engine Tears of the Kingdom and Splatoon 3 used.
The fact is, like, Monolith helped develop that engine for Nintendo, and just look at how good Mario Wonder looks. It looks like an animated movie.
It does. It looks like the Super Mario Brothers movie.
The characters have so much personality. Just
the enemies do.
Oh yeah, tripping out of them.
Yeah, and I will just say this, I don't care who gets mad. You will not see this kind of quality of animation on any PlayStation 4, 5, whatever, or Xbox game. You will not see this high quality of animation.
Unfortunately, a lot of them are so busy with detail.
Yeah.
You know, like seeing sand burst up when you shoot it and stuff and everything. This game goes after little touches that make the game actually seem more alive.
Exactly.
I think in the future, any video game, especially 2D, that don't have worlds that really just grab you and look organic, they're going to be compared to Mario Wonder, and they're going to be like, well, this is kind of stale. I think Mario Wonder is going to win the week with around 7 to 10 million. This is going to be the biggest release since Tears of the Kingdom. And overall, I could see it selling 25 to 30 million, maybe even more than that.
Like Super Mario Brothers Wii did.
Yeah. I mean,
probably even more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you got to remember, Mario Wii and Mario U Deluxe were divisive among the fans.
And yet, look what they sold.
Right. This one is almost unanimously loved.
It's like 95% loved.
Right, so imagine what a game with that kind of fan base and unity is going to be able to do.
I'm going to bite my tongue. I'm praying this will get a 90 or above, at least a 90.
I think it could go to a 92 or a 94. I think it's
so.
Going to be the highest rated 2D game since Hollow Knight, Dead Cells. It's kind of 2D Hades because it's top down like Zelda. I could see it getting something like that.
Well, Mario has a top down level.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, this is amazing week for video games. Mario is going to win the week big.
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to be a big win for video games. And I think the Switch is going to, by a long shot, be the best-selling system. The Mario Wonder bundle and everything. It already was blasting through the roof on Japan. And I think something people keep forgetting is just how big the Mario franchise is.
Yeah.
Odyssey is nearing 30 million units. Mario U Deluxe, which again was divisive by the Mario fan base, is going to reach 20 million. Do I even mention Mario Kart?
Exactly.
This is a uniting Mario game, and that's scary.
Yep.
It's scary because Mario has a fan base unequaled. In size. Maybe Pokemon, Zelda, and Star Wars. That's just amazing just how big Mario Wonder can be. Because it's got the fan base, and I think people are underestimating that.
Right.
There's a lot of people now that are starting to pick Mario Wonder to win the week. But before, a lot of people were picking Spiderman. And like I said, I know Spiderman's going to do great.
Yep.
I don't see why there are some Sony ponies getting upset at the thought Mario doing better. Look, there are games that have done better than Xenoblade. But guess what? Xenoblade was a success, so I'm happy. As long as my game is a hit, that's all I care about.
Exactly. You hit it right on the nose, Michelle. You hit it right on the nose.
Yeah, I mean, one day I hope Xenoblade reaches 5 or 6 million, you know, but it's a progress, it's building, and I'm very happy for it.
Right.
So let's be happy for our games.
Right.
And if you're excited about Spider-Man 2, who cares if it goes number 1 or number 2?
Exactly.
That's your game. Have fun with it. For one, Shawn and I are not taking cheap pot shots at Sony because we've done that when they deserve it. But the fact is, if you like their games, then buy them and enjoy them.
Yeah.
Don't buy them just to try to beat out Nintendo.
Which is what the ponies do.
Yeah.
They'll buy Spider-Man or Final Fantasy 16. Hey, Mom, I'm home. Did you buy your games, dear? No, but I did get you a couple of coffee coasters.
Yeah, and it's sad, too, because
they won't touch them.
These are considered quality games, but these people don't even touch them, you know, so I will get onto them for that. And I think Mario Wonder is going to move its way into the top 5 most played games alongside Fortnite and Tears of the Kingdom and Animal Crossing and Grand Theft Auto 5. It's going to be in there.
It breaks all the conventions.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, it takes 2D platforming, or platforming in general, and turns it on its head 360.
I think it just takes gaming in general to another level.
Just saying, you cannot compare this to another platform. Say it's just like trolls who are saying this is just like New Super Mario Brothers.
No.
There's a guy who did a side-by-side video proving that it's not.
We will actually show some of that video while you're watching, so that way you can see the clear difference.
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah, this is going to be a great week for gaming.
Yeah.
If you're a Sonic fan, go get Sonic Superstars.
Yep.
If you're ready for Spider-Man, go grab Spider-Man 2. And if you're ready for probably what I think is going to be the next revolution game, Mario Wonder, go get it.
And those of you who are saying, I'm having a hard time trying to decide which one to get, Mario or Sonic. Hey, Christmas is coming. It's the holidays. Get both.
Yeah. I love seeing video games do this well.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, like
but
I
also,
said,
Michelle, I really want to say, 2D has made a phenomenal comeback. 2D is just kicking it.
Oh yeah.
Kirby and Turn to Dreamland Deluxe, Metroid Dread, Mario Wonder, Sonic Superstars. Next year we're going to have Prince of Persia.
Yep.
I mean, they're just going to, 2D games, people are like, 2D games are nothing now. Baloney.
Yeah.
They're just as good, or heck, with Mario Wonder in the case, even better than a lot of 3D games.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, look at the game, you know. I mean, there's innovation just dripping out of that.
Yeah.
And also think about the fact Dead Cells 2 has sold 10 million copies.
Exactly.
Smash Brothers, 30 million. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, almost 5 million. Hollow Knight, about 10 million. Mortal Kombat 11, about 15 million.
Yeah.
2D is alive and well.
Yes, it is. And I'll tell you, folks, this is Shawn Tackett speaking. I'll take a 2D Mario over a 3D Mario, and Michelle knows I love both.
Yep.
I love them both. I'm not putting down the 3, but I'll take Mario Wonder over any 3D Mario game, Galaxy, Odyssey, no matter what, any day of the week.
I mean, I can't argue with Mario Wonder, I'll tell you that right now. That game just looks head and shoulders above games I've seen. That's just my opinion, you know, but you look at all the innovation and cool gameplay mechanics and how original it is and stuff, this is going to be probably game of the year. I'm just going to say it. And I love Tears of the Kingdom, and hey, I hear a lot of people love Baldur's Gate 3. I just don't like the hypocrisy about letting that game fly.
It goes down to 10 frames per second.
Yeah, and I'm just like, so why get on to Pokemon and not that game? That's what I'm mad at.
Exactly.
But I have heard the game is creative and that it's fun and that people are enjoying it for that reason and not the graphics. So, you know what? I'm not going to knock it too much. You know, I'm just knocking the hypocrisy. But the fact is that I think Spider-Man 2 is just at the wrong place at the wrong time, because Spider-Man fans will love it and Sony fans, real Sony fans, will love it. But the general audience, some are getting a little tired of the Sony formula.
I will just say this. When you see Mario Wonder, it will make you go out and buy a Switch.
Yeah.
When you see, and I'm sorry to the haters and dissenters, when you see Starfield, it makes you want to go out and buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
When you see Spider-Man 2, it don't excite you to go out and buy it. It just don't. I'm sorry. We have watched so many videos, Michelle and I have, the past couple of days. And you're like, oh boy, let me guess, Nintendo, OJ, and all these other Miketendo and them. No, Sony fans, Sony owners who are saying that Sony games are getting stale.
Yeah, there's
no... not, Michelle?
Yeah, there's no innovation, there's no ambition, and I know Shawn and I used to get defensive, but now that we've seen what Nintendo is doing with their games, there was a time when Nintendo was getting stagnant, you know, and a little bit formulaic.
The Super Mario Brothers series?
Yeah.
Thank goodness for a Wonder.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, that Nintendo had to hear the criticism. And the sales of the games went down some, and that caused Nintendo to reevaluate and go, you know what, let's start getting more ambitious again.
Right.
So look at what we're getting. You know, hopefully Sony will hear this and they'll be like, you know what, let's start making our games more ambitious again. Because like Shawn said, when you see Spider-Man 2, and I know Starfield's not perfect, but when you see it with those hundreds of planets.
600 planets.
Yeah, and just how big it is, you're like, whoa, that's an ambitious game. Now with Mario, and people are like, how's it ambitious? Look at all the innovation and neat gameplay features and stuff. So here's hoping that you all enjoy Mario, Sonic, and Spider-Man. But at the same time, let's try to make sure that the makers of these games know that when it's time for more innovation and ambition, they really should go for it.
Exactly.
This is me, Michelle Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Thank you all for enjoying the video, and thanks to our Patreons for supporting us. You guys help make this video possible. And you can also join our Patreon if you want for as little as $1 a month. You can get things like Jack's Joke of the Week, which will be up later today. You can also join our Reddit, which is TNTEgames. And you can also join our Discord, which is TNTBigShow-3665. And that's not all. We have an Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have a WordPress blog. Thank you all for supporting us so much, and have a wonderful day.